John Shelby with Chris Singleton. Welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Duvall batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good.
Fires over to first. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the first baseman, Addison Barker. And a pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Springer in the box again, takes a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Kiermaier on the go.
1-2.
Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And another ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. That's hard hit on the line. Alvarez makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He wants the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up. A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. The right-hander back to work. Bunting, and he pops it up. Over to Abreu. Just got him on that one. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too. And, you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. And they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out towards left center. Alvarez sizes this one up. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen. He was late there, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Urquidy up and throwing. McCullers getting loose as well. And that clips the inside corner.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he set. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Luis De Los Santos. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing.
De Los Santos to second. Relay to first. Double play.
This pitcher done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
McCormick stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. In there at the knees, strike 1. with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the finale of this 4-game set. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Urquidy.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the second baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. Urquidy, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. This a win.
1-2.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kick steals.
Full count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay safely into third with a lead-off triple.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Connor Falefa up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. Pickoff move to first. Connor Falefa dives back in. Connor Falefa on at first. Nobody out. Connor Falefa on the go. Pitch is low. Safe in second with a stolen base.
Well, he looked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And another ball. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
At the belt and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Wow. He just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
And he deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Corey Jolts. That's a strike. 0-1. Gosman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gosman makes way, and he was very good. They'll be that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Two now. Out to short. They take the force out. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rafael Montero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Luis De Los Santos next up for the Blue Jays, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Pena under it. He makes the grab. Man at first. Now it's Jansen to hit. And that one missing low. The Astros have some action in their pen. Seth Martinez getting ready to go. Graveman also throwing. And a foul ball. De Los Santos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Save!
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here,
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 7-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
no doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Horowitz forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Two outs. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bounced up the middle. Over to Abreu. Inning over. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Richards.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Steps on first for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tapped softly on the ground. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play. McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next